Welcome to another episode of Over Ask. Today, we have a very special guest to me because a fellow Torontonian, Kait Rees, is in the building on the show.
Redo it.
Why do we even redo it?
I'm kidding.
Fantastic. It's a fantastic intro. Kait.
That was great.
Yes, I know. I'm getting really good at this. But Kait, thank you so much for being on the program. This is actually the number one real estate podcast of all time. So
I bet.
Yeah, so it's pretty big honor for everyone.
I do have something I have to point out though. Is you said you're a Torontonian, but you live in Bowmanville.
Okay, well we didn't have to say.
Is that like the slums of Toronto?
I kind of have to point that out because you're not a Torontonian if you live in Bowmanville.
So people who are really in Toronto think that I live in the fucking farm town. I live in there's only farms and
you do.
Corn fields.
Yes.
So I am 40 minutes out of Toronto, but I go there a lot, except in the last year. I didn't
not recently
go anywhere near there.
No.
But anyways, thanks for calling me out. I mean, we'll just say Toronto. It's easier. No one knows what Bowmanville is. This is a global podcast, Kait. No one knows where Bowmanville is. So, Kait, thank you so much for being on. For those who don't know you, could you give your elevator pitch? Who is Kait Rees?
I don't have one, but we'll make one up here. Okay. So, Toronto proper real estate agent and I guess a lifestyle blogger, and recently opened a little home decor online shop. Born and raised in Toronto. Just got married. Trying to think what else is there to say about myself.
Congrats. Yeah, we got married around the same time.
We did.
We
both were freaking out, being like, is it going to happen? What's going to happen? You got lucky because you did the golf course route, the golf course route. Yeah.
Yep. Eric's favorite game.
So.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for including me. Yes, golf is my favorite game.
Well, Kait, I want to talk to you because we'll get into way back when we spoke before I had any kind of social presence and you were already well on your way. So when did you start doing kind of the lifestyle Instagram page? Was there a reasoning behind it? Was there a reason you did lifestyle more than just straight up real estate? And when did you start it and how's it going?
Okay. So I can't even think of the exact year I started, but I'd say maybe after like a year or two. I've been doing real estate for about 6 years. So I probably started my Instagram page 4 or 5 years ago. I started it mainly because I thought it would be like a good networking opportunity. I knew so many other, I don't want to call them influencers because I hate that word, but
we were just calling you an influencer before.
Yeah.
We are influencers.
We're all influencers. Everyone is. So there were a lot of Toronto influencers that I was following, and I'd see them going to all these like events for whatever it would be, products or companies. And I just thought it'd be such a good way to meet people. I think it's so hard to, network yourself as an agent. There's so many freaking agents in Toronto that it's hard to kind of make yourself stand out. So I thought this would be a good way. I kind of didn't put it as like a real estate page, I guess, because I thought at the time that it would be too boring and that people maybe wouldn't like find that exciting to be like, oh, here's another listing. And I felt like it was like maybe too salesy to be like, I'm an agent, blah, blah, blah. It also was kind of supposed to be like a hobby as well. So I kind of wanted it a bit separate from real estate. And I guess it kind of ended up working out. It took maybe a year or so before I'd say I started going to events and even started to get like paid for certain things, and then realized there was like this whole other route of Instagram that you can actually make a living off of. So
yeah, we were seeing that Eric was like, she gets paid on like every post or something. It's a sponsored post a lot. You do a lot of sponsored posts. How do you do that?
I used to just like reach out to companies because I was told like, oh, you just reach out and ask whatever. And I never even asked for payment because I honestly didn't know that was a thing. I just wanted like free things. Like I thought it was so cool that people would just send you free stuff. You just ask and they'd be like, here you go. Like, here's all this free stuff, post about it. And then I found out that it was like kind of like a faux pas to actually just not get paid and just get paid in free product. Like people don't like that because it kind of like sets up badly for, I guess, other influencers who want to get paid. Like you're not supposed to not get paid and do like free work or whatever. So then I was like, okay, I guess I'll ask for payment. And I'd be like, I start out being like $100 and they'd be like, yeah, sure, no problem. And you're like, oh,
$500.
okay. I'm like $200. 3.
Exactly. So did you start the page with the intention of growing the following to get more real estate business? Is what you're saying? Okay. But then once you realized that the aesthetic and the home decor, like this passion is kind of becoming your main business, or do you do real estate still?
I still do real estate. So I'd say like, I don't know, I want to say 50-50, but sometimes one's busier than the other. And then one gets kind of put on the back burner and vice versa. So it kind of weighs itself out. Like I'm sure, you know, with real estate, it has its ebbs and flows. Like sometimes when you're busy, you're super busy. And when you're not, you feel like you don't have a job. So
yeah, I'm in ebbs.
Yeah, Eric's the latter half of that normally. Yeah.
Which one do you like doing more? Do you like the home decor or do you like the actual real estate business? That's a hard
question. I do really love real estate. I preferred it post-pandemic. I do enjoy showing. I know most people don't. Jesus. But I like looking at people's homes, as creepy as it is. But that was sort of like how I started in real estate too. Like my mom's an agent, so I work with my mom. So growing up, I would always actually just come with her to stuff and like start helping her with open houses, which apparently we found out later, you're actually not allowed to help in an open house if you're not an agent. But
yeah.
We did
not allowed
anyways,
to. There's so much bullshit you're not allowed to do.
So much bullshit, and people do it anyways. So we did it too.
When we were looking at your page, it's very aesthetically pleasing. Just like to scroll through, and it's awesome. Do you actually get? Because we notice you have like a very loyal following. A lot of these pages,
great
these
engagement.
Really good engagement.
Yes.
A lot of these pages don't have good engagement at all. I don't know why Eric's.
I'm smiling.
Okay.
Because if we
great engagement, great engagement.
He's engaging.
I've watched some of these back, and sometimes I look like I'm being held hostage.
Okay. Right. So you're trying to like work on your facial expression.
Trying to smile. Yeah.
No, but like Eric said, great engagement. A lot of these lifestyle Instagram pages don't have very good engagement. So do you get business from this lifestyle page? Do you get real estate business from it?
Yes, it took a while, I feel, and then I started to get a good steady flow of business. I think at the beginning it started as like a lot more people wanting to rent as opposed to buying. And I used to do rentals, but I think with COVID kind of stopped me from doing it because I just don't feel comfortable going to showings for a lease. And I don't know if you work or did work with renters, but they like to look at things more than someone buying. So
yeah, no, I don't do any rentals unless it's $30K a month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to show 40 places for a $500 commission.
No. So I'm like, it's not worth it.
Pay them $500 to go away.
Yeah. It's not worth it. So I only really do it for if it's like a friend or like a family friend or something. Yeah. But it always is a pain. So I kind of used COVID as my excuse to stop doing that.
Smart.
Yeah.
But
renters I found like turn into buyers though. Renters.
Yes. Okay. They do.
Yeah. Maybe though.
Maybe.
Right? Like that's the thing.
I think you can tell. You can tell. Yeah. I have some renters that I keep working with because I know you get that vibe. They will buy at some point, but then the people who are just always going to be the renters. So you kind of gotta feel it out.
Yeah. I've done like 2 rentals and one of them actually turned into a buyer. So I don't know why I'm so, but it took like 5 years.
That's a good rate.
Half of them turned in. But after the second one I did, I was like, this is the worst thing ever. I paid $750 and I showed them 16 places over the span of 2 months. And I was like, no, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah. You pay more on gas just driving around.
Honestly, you really do.
And then the paperwork is the same as buying, if not more.
Yeah.
It's insane.
You have to like really sell your clients to the landlord.
And
because everyone's so scared of tenants these days. So it's like harder and harder. So they get rejected at everything. And it's like,
it might even be more paperwork than
I think
you have to send all their like their credit and all that shit too.
You know more about those people like renting than owning, because you know like what they make, you know their credit score, you know like everything. Literally everything about them when you're working with them as leasing.
It's very invasive. That's why I've said if you want to rent with me, if you want me to take you on rentals, it's $30,000 a month minimum, and even that I'm a little
for 6 month minimum.
6 month minimum.
Yeah.
And a lot of people end up finding something on Kijiji, so you'll end up wasting months showing, and then they'll be like, oh, I found this place on Kijiji or View It or something.
What's Kijiji?
Oh, he doesn't know what Kijiji. It's eBay.
Is it a Canadian rental service?
Like
eBay.
Like kind of eBay-ish. But yeah, people put eBay-ish. People put like listings and rentals
it's
up,
very
and they're
sketchy.
usually but usually you can find like a cheaper option. So sometimes people will be working with you and then they find something on their own.
Yeah.
You're like,
it's like Craigslist. Do you know Craigslist?
Yeah. Do you have Craigslist?
No, what's Craigslist?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, of course we have Craigslist.
Oh.
Good joke, right?
He does that to me all the time. One time I was trying to do a skit and I was like, hey man, do you know the movie Fight Club? And I was asking him if he knew Fight Club, and he was like, no.
He said no.
What's that? I was like, damn, like I want to, reference Fight Club in a skit. And then we were texting, and then he sent me a voice recording. He's like, of course I know what Fight Club is, you fucking moron.
Well, that's a cult classic movie that everyone, even if they haven't seen it, would understand the references about the no rules.
It's true. You would know no matter what.
There's not a person above the age of 20 who wouldn't understand a reference to Fight Club. So you even asking that was insulting.
I mean, now, so how much of your leads would you say comes off your page now, like your Kait style page?
Maybe 40%.
So that's pretty solid.
40%. Yeah, so it's been starting to go a little bit higher as the years have gone on. So yeah, still a lot from her end, and then for me, even a lot of it is word of mouth and just referrals. Like I think that's everyone's biggest help would be referrals. So yeah, it's a good balance.
Go for it.
Do you mention anything? How do you know I was going to talk?
I just heard you breathe.
Yeah, I was holding my breath the entire time. On your main Instagram page, do you reference your real estate page? I know you have a link tree that has, or in your bio you have your real estate page, and then you have a link tree with your real estate business. But do you ever do Instagram stories or actual feed posts that say, oh, by the way, I'm a real estate agent as well? Or
I do mostly on my stories. I'll usually link, like if we have a listing or something on my real estate page, I'll link it to my page. I often will get mostly attitude because of how expensive the listings are from fellow Torontonians who can't afford, because I'll be like, a good first-time home buying opportunity. They're like, yeah, if you have millions of dollars. So
yeah, everyone's so snarky now.
Everyone's so mad. It's like, well, we know what Toronto is. We know like this is what it is. So I'm not being mean. It's just
no, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Like it is the market. I'm not controlling it. I'm just posting it. So
Eric, have you been to Toronto?
Yeah.
No.
You guys have never met?
We've never met.
Wow, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cute.
We just really hit it off online.
We're essentially
really started to like each other.
Yeah, we really started to like each other. It's pretty much like MSN webcam type deal, That's how we
love that
most. Do you have MSN, Eric?
I don't know what that is. Have you guys met in person? Kait and Matt?
No, we're internet friends too.
Yeah, I don't need it. If you ask anyone, no one's met me in person. I just stay in my cave.
Seriously, you literally live in that dungeon. Kait, we came across you, or I came across you on Clubhouse.
Yes.
Right? We were all in this Clubhouse room.
Yeah, we were all in the Clubhouse room, and annoying people took it over, and you guys were like, hey, I'm out by.
Exactly. Yes, that guy. Who must not be named. Yeah. We call him on the podcast.
It's like, what is even happening? And you guys like let yourself out, and I'm like, fuck, I'm stuck.
leaving Clubhouse rooms without saying anything is pretty sick, we think.
Yeah.
It's
kind of badass.
Yeah. So are you using Clubhouse still, and were you using that for your real estate business or to promote your home decor business, or just kind of to pop in and see what the combos were like, or what's your opinion on it? I just pop in.
I was like super on it at the beginning, and I feel like it's been like 3 weeks and I have not gone on at all. I find it hard because of the times when like good things will be on, and it's like I can pop in for 2 minutes, and then if someone pulls me up, it's like, well, I'm in the middle of doing something, so I can't really talk all the time, and then you can't listen properly. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of people talking about, will Clubhouse take over podcasts? But I don't think so at all, because having that, being able to watch it whenever you want is so key. And especially like, I don't know, for us,
Matt and I's heads were both moving at the exact same time when you say Clubhouse wasn't, or both of our heads went like this. And then
take over podcast.
You're like, no.
Are you kidding me? You see the
like
value we bring here on Over Ask? You think a little fucking Clubhouse app that changes their icon every 3 months is gonna take over Ask podcast?
No, definitely not. And I can't keep up with the Clubhouse etiquette, like the clapping. You like hit the mic and then having to reach. I don't know.
That.
That's what we call fugazi in Italian. It's not real.
It's like snapping when someone says something clever. You know, like that's
yeah, it's weird.
I don't like when people do that.
I don't like it.
It's
so
weird.
I don't know. It's good sometimes. Sometimes they're good, and then sometimes I feel like it's like, I don't know, it's too beginner level of knowledge that is even talked about, and then it's just all these beginners asking questions. Like anyone who asks questions in like the real estate groups, it's like very new questions, so I don't really find that I'm getting much value out of it.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of morons talking to other morons, right, Matt?
I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
Well, it is, because there's no value anymore, because there's 75 people on the panel, and then they just go through what they're grateful for, and then the fucking room ends.
Yeah, like I think I got pulled up. I just went on one room, and then they pulled me up on stage, and I felt rude not accepting it, so I accepted it. And then they're like, "What are you grateful for today?" I'm like, I don't know, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Like my dog and food.
I know, like honestly, like everything. They're like, I don't want to.
I know, and then even with the like
people listen to this.
Yeah, the influencer side of that, I've been on some rooms, and that is just like not helpful. I don't know. It's like, what can you tell? It's like, I don't know. Even you had asked me when we met. It was like, what can you do? Like, what do you do to get started on Instagram? It's like, I don't really know. It's like hard knowledge to really explain to somebody, or to really like, you just have to like what you're doing and do it well.
All right. Well, that was our next question actually, but we'll just kind of nix that one.
Yeah.
You can ask.
Well, Kate, what do you do to get started on Instagram?
Yeah.
No, I did want to touch on this though, because Kate, we met via Instagram about 1.5 years ago.
You were just a shy young realtor.
I was a shy young realtor.
Not producing your videos.
Yeah, I had no. Yeah, now you're my producer. Yeah, I had no clue what was going on. I messaged a bunch of influencers. I know you hate that word, but
what? I wasn't the only one.
No, I messaged like a bunch, but you were.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Well, I need to be honest, but you were one of two who messaged me back.
Okay. That's fair.
So it was very nice, and it stayed with me. You didn't follow me, right? You didn't follow me for a good 6 months, but that's neither here nor there.
Jeez. Yeah. What were you messaging?
So I'm
just like, hey, or was there like a
no? Because I was really trying to grow my Instagram, and I had no clue. I was just like someone, I didn't understand how it worked. You probably had like 14,000 followers, 13,000 followers at the time, and like to me that was like, oh, she'll never see this. She'll never see this message. And then you messaged me back, and I just kind of was like, hey, I was just wondering if you could give me any tips on how to grow my Instagram, because I really want a presence. And then you were nice enough to message me back, and it gave me confidence, Kate. You gave me confidence.
That's
and
great.
I still remember it. And yes, I'm a very big fan of you now because of that, because
thank you.
You said some stuff. You're like, just be yourself, you know.
Yeah.
pretty, a lot of like that cookie cutter bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you say? Like, it's hard to.
Well, there's
authentic.
some fucking creep sliding in your DMs asking you how to grow his Instagram. He's got 800 followers, posting photos of sold signs and his dog. So, I mean, there wasn't much for you to go on.
Dog.
So like, president just block him right away.
Yeah.
Immediately.
But you're nice enough to get back to me. And then I was like, that's true. And it clicked, something clicked after that. I was like, okay. And then, I did my thing, and then got the attention of Eric, which he's a celebrity.
So that's how you go. Okay. He is a celebrity.
Eric's a celebrity. So
thanks.
Yes, Eric. Yeah, no, I just wanted
I was just gonna say, growing your Instagram, Kait, did you use any engagement tactics? Were you commenting on other pages using hashtags?
Yes.
Okay. So what
hashtags I still haven't figured out.
Yeah.
So many people are like, hashtags are it. I don't get them. They never work, never have worked for me. I've tried every strategy and nothing works. I'd say engaging is the like number one thing. I used to spend like hours going through people's pages and just like commenting, and like genuine comments, not just like love that, love this, that's great, love that.
Fuck
like
this,
actual,
fuck this,
yeah, fuck this, hate
one.
this is terrible. Actually like commenting, and then you kind of, people will like then come to your page if they see that you actually comment on them, and then you'll get like people following. But now people don't like that so much. It's kind of like, why are you commenting and not following me? So I feel like there's like it's not the same as it was before. Now people don't want to be following that many people. I've noticed you have to have like the ratio of followers to following, which is kind of bullshit, I think, but people still do that. So I think it is harder.
Yeah, we like the ratio.
You like the ratio?
Yeah, I think, if you see someone that's following 6,500 accounts, which I think is the max, or 7,500, you feel like they're doing the follow one follow technique.
That's true. It does,
which
look
I've done a couple times too.
Oh, there's a max of how many you can follow?
I didn't know.
Yeah, I think 7,500.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Even your ratios, like they gotta be healthy. You can't have 2,000 followers and follow even 1,800.
No, it's way too close. Psychotic behavior to have.
Yeah, like I would say,
when I started, I would follow everyone who followed me.
Yeah, well,
that was like my starting tactic.
Clearly, I didn't get to you at that point, but
I passed that point. So,
so what accounts were you commenting on? Were you searching a hashtag? Were you looking at other home decor pages, real estate pages?
I would just go to like one. I kind of tried to focus in Toronto. Like that was my main thing when I first started. So I'd go to like, when you go to a page and then if you follow them, it drops down to like other similar pages, and I was just gonna go down that hole of like looking up, and then I'd look at one page and look up who they're following and go through their thing, or look up who like their photo, and kind of like find people within my niche, I guess, or aesthetic, who I would think, okay, well they're following this person, so they might like my page, so I'll comment on their stuff, and kind of go down that route.
Do you do collabs now with other like lifestyle pages with different people, like bloggers or people?
Not really. Sometimes like we'll do like giveaways or something, like for fun / to grow and kind of share followers, I guess, but nothing bigger than that.
Yeah. Do you have any insight? I know you're not verified, but do you have any, have you tried to be verified, and do you have any insight that maybe we don't have?
I've never tried.
Okay.
I don't really know. No.
Okay. We ask everyone.
Yeah. Have you tried?
Oh, yeah.
We've tried
once a month.
Once a day.
Yeah. So like, we've tried all right.
My thumb is bleeding from.
Why can't you get verified? You have so many followers.
Because they think I'm a meme. They think I'm a meme page, which I kind of am. But I think
why can't a meme page get verified?
They can. I think they just see it as like reposting other people's content. But once I have more articles written about me, which we're working on.
We're working on getting a lot of press right now. So
exciting.
Yeah.
So Eric actually thinks I'm going to get verified before him.
Yeah, because
you might, because you do like videos.
Exactly.
So I feel like that could.
I do some videos too, though.
Oh.
Yeah, Kait doesn't really follow your page, doesn't know what's.
I do, but I've never seen you on the page. It's always just.
No, I'm there. I'm there like once
You
a week
are?
now. Yeah, I
You
pop in
should
every
turn
now
on
and
the
then.
notifications so you
quick
don't
reel.
miss him.
Okay, well, on
Turn
your
on those.
stories?
Yeah.
No.
No, they're right on there. And maybe throw them a comment.
Now I'm
too.
looking. I'm like,
Yeah, there's a couple reels. Usually there's a
See.
filter on or something, but
He's
I'm on there. But I'm
actually-
on this. I mean, this is me right here.
Yeah.
You know, this is
I
the
know.
brain.
Did you know what he looked like before this?
Well, from seeing your I'm following your podcast page. You guys aren't following me on your podcast page.
Well,
Wait,
we will now. We only follow once. Yeah.
We follow our guests.
Yeah.
So once we release the episode, you'll notice we only follow 21 people right now because we've had 21 guests. You'll be our
going to your
22nd
page.
follower.
And Kate, remember, it's a ratio thing. Come on, we can't just be following everyone.
That's
exactly.
I mean,
and
you guys have a good ratio. You have a lot of followers.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, we're pretty. We don't even have reels.
No, yeah, our Instagram
I'm going to your
does not have reels.
So it's
malfunctioned.
Weird. Kate, do you use reels? You use reels a little bit, right?
I do a little bit. I should be better at that.
Yeah, what posts are you seeing getting the most engagement for you?
See, lately, I think what Matt's doing is you have to do like the funny videos. You have to do the funny reels. It's like the only, especially during this time, I think everyone's just like so sad with COVID that coming on and seeing like a funny reel helps their day. And at least for me, like I love watching the funny stuff too. So I feel like
thank you.
Yes. I feel like you definitely have you've done a good job. You've done a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well,
Kate, you both have.
Well, Kate hasn't actually seen any of yours, but
I haven't. I just looked and I saw, I'm like, oh wow, you do a lot of reels. So I'm gonna catch up after this.
Yeah, I'm sure
they're actually very funny. They're very good. They're very good. He's funny. He's a funny person. Yeah, no problem. So you opened you launched your home decor officially last week.
Yes.
Okay. And how's that been going? I've looked at the site. It's got some awesome things. How's it been going? Have you been getting a lot of orders?
Yes, it's been very good. So definitely better than I expected. Not that I had like low expectations, but it was more just, I don't know. I didn't really have any expectations as to how it would play out. My main kind of thought of starting it was we do a lot of staging ourselves, not furniture staging, but like, the fluffing up with like pillows and tchotchkes and, all that kind of stuff. So it was sort of a way to get all that stuff myself at like a wholesale cost, really.
Yeah.
And then also for like client gifts, just to have kind of be able to like, I don't know, make baskets and do all that kind of fun stuff. So I figured like why not also sell things as well. I also like from my page, people always be like, where'd you get this? Where'd you get this? And it's like, you're constantly sending it to like other people's stores and you're like, well, I want to be getting paid for this, not H&M Home or other places. So I figured it'd be a good extra stream of revenue.
Client closing gifts is a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to think of something like that.
Yeah. And then it's sort of like a double, like I would give them my stuff and then I'd have my like home decor like card in it. If they liked what it was, they're going to come online and kind of buy more. So
what are tchotchkes?
Like little things, like
little knickknacks.
Shelf.
Do you have anything near you that you could show?
Yeah, like this thing, like this thing right here.
Yeah, like that. Exactly.
Do you have any of your items that you can show us? Okay. Well, they're really nice. I like the mugs.
Thank you.
There's like a wine glass mug thing. I really like that one. Yeah.
There is.
And the pillows are nice.
Text on the mugs?
There's not on the mugs, but there's like glasses that had like, it's like wine on it. I think that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know how to explain the vibe in my eyes. It's like,
okay.
I don't know.
I'm excited for this.
It's like desert. Okay.
Oh man. Sonoran maybe.
Like,
Southwestern.
I guess
Southwestern pastels.
Interesting.
Western.
Okay.
Kardashian.
What?
It could mean something different to everyone. Okay, it resonates.
Western Kardashian. That's gonna be my new tagline of the shop.
Yeah, your next release should be like, okay, get the Western Kardashian mug. Just I don't, guys.
So far opposite.
I'm not a home decor expert. Okay, I'm just saying what I see, and I see that it's very nice. It's very nice
Thank
stuff.
you.
Nice.
And clearly, you think the Kardashians are nice.
I love the Kardashians.
He does love the Kardashians.
Well, Kendall Jenner is my favorite. Who's not? I mean,
of course,
she's my favorite. But yeah, I think they're a fantastic family. I think they do a lot of good, and I think they get a lot of heat that they shouldn't. But that's a conversation for another day.
We should have a Kardashian podcast episode.
I could do
about them. Yeah,
for sure. Eric, you have anything to add?
Count me out of this one. I mean, Brody Jenner.
Don't you know some of them?
No.
I don't know. You're from LA. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Don't you know? Because you're from LA, you know everybody.
See him at Starbucks or something like that?
Yeah.
No, I don't see.
Do you have any like celebrity clients? Because from your page,
clients, not a chance. No,
not clients. But I've worked with celebrities because my old bosses showed around celebrities. So
that's cool.
One time I was showing a rental property in Beverly Hills, and oh my god, I completely forgot his name. American Idol host
Simon Cowell.
Oh
no.
Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson.
Sweet.
Showed him a place. He was awesome.
That's cool.
That's
okay, let's go around before.
I'm waiting.
Before we end this off. Before we end this off, now I need to know best celebrity encounter you've ever had. Eric, you go first because you probably had the most.
I saw Beyonce at Ketchup once.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I saw Lil Dicky at the Bungalow rapper.
I don't know who that is. Okay.
He's funny rapper.
Jewish rapper. I'm Jewish.
I know.
It's like cool.
Oh, yeah.
Jewish, I can say
I wouldn't just say that. I wouldn't just say that. Describe him.
Did you go up? Is there any proof? Did you go up? Have you gotten a picture with any of these people ever? Any of these celebrity encounters?
Yeah, I played beer pong with Lil Dicky.
Yeah, but is there a photo evidence?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
there is on my personal Instagram, Dr. Stickstein.
Okay.
Here to follow.
Well, that's
your personal account.
Yeah. My nickname was Stick, and go ahead.
Any celebrity?
I don't have any celebrity encounters.
No celebrity encounters?
No, I was in LA 2 years ago, and we were on the rooftop of the Waldorf Hotel.
Okay.
And saw this guy, and I don't even know his name. Did you ever watch The Affair? I gotta look up his name.
No, he doesn't sound that famous though.
Yeah.
He is, okay.
I've never even heard of The Affair.
Whatever. What is this, like a independent film?
This is like a soap opera star.
Dominic West.
Oh, that's his name? No. Never heard of him.
I thought you were giving us directions.
Yeah.
Come on. What else is he in?
Lost.
You know him.
Kanye's brother? Or?
He doesn't have a brother.
The Wire. He's from The Wire. Do you watch that?
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
Whatever. Okay, well that was my
sounds good. We'll
okay?
look up Dominic West after this.
Yeah, come on.
Actually, on my way home from LA, on the plane, saw Joel Madden from Good Charlotte.
That's
cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. He was very nice. I was in a band. We just finished playing the Viper Room. We were coming back, and I gave him my band's business card, and he he had headphones like this on, and I said, as I was walking by, I said, and he took his headphones right off. I said, "Hey, this is my band, man. I'm a big fan." And he said, "Oh, thank you so much, dude." It's very nice. I was very giddy, and my wife's also obsessed with Joel Madden, so she's very jealous of that encounter. But
did you get a picture?
I didn't. I feel like giving the business card was enough. I didn't want to, and it was like 10 years ago, 11 years ago now. It wasn't really, you didn't really get a selfie as much back then,
Yeah, I get that.
I had like a BlackBerry.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been great. I wanted to wrap it up with a little celebrity encounter.
I like
that was great.
That was a lot of fun.
It's a great segment.
I wish I had more, but
yeah, I saw Sammy Sosa on an airplane. You know who he is?
Oh, of course. I have a signed baseball
player. Yeah.
Do you?
Drew a picture of him. I drew a picture of him on the airplane and then got an autograph of him.
Autograph of your picture that you drew?
Drawing?
No, I'm not. His face looks like it's upside down basically, but I drew it with a crayon on the airplane when I was 10 years old.
You got some good ones.
Sammy Sosa.
Oh, you were 10. Okay. Yeah, I was picturing you as an adult drawing a picture of him.
Just 30 years old.
I was like, that's amazing. Yeah.
No, that would be a better story.
I also saw Jay Leno in LA walking down Hollywood Boulevard.
Saw Larry David.
That's cool.
Oh, that's unreal.
Store.
I saw Dave Chappelle.
You guys have so many.
Yeah. Kate's like, yeah, I've seen Mike Smith.
Yeah. Some guy that doesn't exist in a show that doesn't exist.
Yeah. He's from The Affair. He's from the Vanity Affair.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But that's awesome. Okay. So, Kate, thank you so much for being on. Eric, can you ask your question that we end with all the time?
Where can the people follow you?
Ooh, okay. Should I say all of them or just one, and then it has links?
Let's keep it less than 10.
Yeah, but we'll have links as well.
Okay, so at kate.style is my influencer account. And then my real estate is VK_real estate, I think.
Nice.
Is it real estate team? I don't remember.
That might actually be Dominic West's page. We're not sure, but
no, at Dominic West fan page. That's also mine.
And then your Kate and Co.
Yes, it's just at Kate Co Living.
Okay, and you can buy a bunch of the items now on there.
You can. A lot of the good stuff is sold out. With COVID and the shipment, there's been so many delays. So waiting on a few things, but kind of doing like weekly drops of new things as they come in.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. We will link all that below. And
awesome.
Again, Kate, thanks so much for being on.
Thanks for having me. It's nice chatting.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good. All right. That was fun.
Awesome.
Good shit. Thank you. We will.
Thank you.
Anything you didn't like?
Anything you want us to remove?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I can't think of anything.
We'll be yeah, that's good. We'll put we'll send you a clip. We'll clip it. And then
a story.
Yeah, like a story.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I'll think about it.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then if you could just write us a podcast review, that'd be nice.
I'll subscribe too.
Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'll subscribe. Okay. I'll subscribe. Write a review. 5 stars.
Thank you.
Awesome.